The country is grappled in the cruel clutches of corruption, and it is becoming a trend, a fashion, and a style of living. Under the stoking pressure of corruption, I am invited by the Department of English, Allama Iqbal Open University, to express my thoughts on a very powerful idea: raise your voice to stop corruption. Corruption is the misuse of entrusted power for personal gain. Whether it's paying bribe for public services, healthcare, or education, or whether it's paying bribe for involving money laundering schemes of billions and trillions. No matter how it happens, but what it does, its effect is enormous. It erodes trust in government. It erodes democratic freedom, rule of law, transparency, meritocracy, and trust in government. It reduces the chance for a healthy environment and a sustainable living. Yes, my dear students, sustainable living. Opportunities are lost, jobs sold, and rights are snatched away. Favors are done, buildings collapse, and the roads break. But the silence prevails everywhere. No question mark, no accountability. But not now. My dear students and my dear fellows, we should stand up against this menace, because this should not last longer. Remember one thing: national cause should never be compromised on personal gain, because you are the descendants of glorious Islam. You have a glorious history of Islamic heroes. जब भी कभी ज़मीर का सौदा हो, जब भी कभी ज़मीर का सौदा हो, डट जाओ हुसैन के इनकार की तरह, डट जाओ हुसैन के इनकार की तरह. Corruption is not a new thing. It has entangled the entire globe in its ironic chains since ages, and Pakistan is no exception. With its institutions involved in corruption, from officers to PMs, from teachers to students, and from officers to PMs, everyone is head over heels in corruption. They are not contented with their job. They are not contented with their salary. They are not contented with their work. The wish to get more and a bit more compels them to adopt evil ways, to accumulate wealth, to accumulate friends and recommendations. Honorable Chief Guest, this is just not a story. It's a saddened history of past and present, of peasant and officers. This is the heartbreaking story of destruction of a nation. This is the heartbreaking story of demolishing integrity and honesty of a nation. This is the story of dishonesty and disintegrity. This is the story of corruption. This is the story that didn't let a country of 74 years old stand on its own. Respected fellows, we know the truth. We are aware of the reality. We know all this foul game, but we do nothing. We don't speak. We don't speak because we want favors. We don't speak because we own malpractices. We don't speak because we own such practices. क्या बने तेरा सौदा ए खुद फरोश, क्या बने तेरा सौदा ए खुद फरोश, मोल जो हमने किया वो बयाना है. We feel easy to find a known, a friend, an acquaintance, or a relative to get our work done. We don't want to follow proper procedures and file work, because the fault is not in our stars but in ourselves. So we should start the story from ourselves, because it started from our own hands. But not now, because corruption is a threat to our life and sustainable future. The undue favors you got today, you are going to pay by your sons tomorrow. And you should determine yourself to speak, write, and spread against corruption.